The bright lights of the television studio shimmered against the polished floor, creating an atmosphere of electric excitement and nervous anticipation. It was a day of celebration, a day where love was put to the test under the watchful eyes of a national audience. The air was thick with the scent of hairspray and the muffled chatter of a crowd waiting for the magic to begin. From Hollywood exchange rings, 13 months ago, Melody and Bill Cairns had started their journey together, their eyes still carrying that fresh spark of discovery. Not far from them stood couple number 2, Mickey and Matt Colleton, who had recited their vows 19 months ago, building a foundation of shared laughter and quiet moments. Then there was couple number 3, Denise and Chris Schifundo, joined together 14 months ago in a union that seemed both sturdy and spirited. Finally, couple number 4 made it official just 3.5 months ago, Aaron and Stephen Stone, the true neonates of the group, still basking in the radiant glow of their very recent ceremony. And now, the moment everyone had been waiting for arrived. The announcer's voice boomed across the set, introducing the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubanks. The applause was thunderous as Bob stepped into the spotlight, a seasoned veteran of charm and wit. He looked out at the audience and the contestants with a warm, welcoming smile. "Thank you," he said, his voice steady and inviting. "Hello, everybody. Thank you. Hello, and welcome to the Newlywed Game. Glad you could join us today. We have got 4 wonderful couples. Are you ready to play the game?" The energy in the room surged. "Well, I will tell you what," Bob continued, his eyes twinkling. "We are going to ask the husbands some questions. In order to do that, we must ask the ladies to leave. So off to the soundproof booth you go, ladies. Thank you." As the women made their way toward the enclosure that would keep them in temporary silence, Bob turned back to the 4 men remaining on stage. "While the ladies are leaving, I would like to remind our husbands I will be asking you some 5-point questions. You will be answering these questions as you predict your wife will answer the same question when she returns. Remember, too, if her answer matches your prediction, you then get 5 points. And you know how the game goes. Couple with the most points at the end of the show will win a fabulous second honeymoon." The men nodded, some adjusting their ties, others shifting in their seats with a mix of confidence and slight trepidation. "So, gentlemen," Bob announced, "here we go with your first question worth 5 points. Gentlemen, at the very start of your relationship, will your wife say you think her policy was more hands-off, slow down, or come and get it?" He turned to the youngest husband first. "Stephen, at the start of your relationship, was her policy hands-off, slow down, or come and get it?" Stephen did not hesitate, a grin spreading across his face. "Come and get it, Bob," he replied. Bob laughed, gesturing toward himself. Not me, pal." The audience chuckled along. Then Bob moved to the next contestant. Chris. Chris took a moment to reflect. "I would say slow down," he answered thoughtfully. "Slow down." "All right," Bob noted. "Okay. Matt." Matt seemed to lean toward Stephen's school of thought. "I will say come and get it as well," he said. "Come and get it." "All right, Bill." Bill nodded in agreement. "Come and get it. Come and get it." Bob looked back at the lone dissenter. "Oh, poor old Chris over there is going. What the heck happened to me?" The light-hearted banter continued as they moved to the second inquiry. "Next question, gentlemen. If Bill Clinton were in town and chose to eat dinner with you, your wife, and both of your families, which relative will your wife say you would probably conveniently forget to invite?" He looked at Chris. Chris. Chris was very certain about this one. "My dad. Definitely my dad." Bob raised an eyebrow in mock surprise. "You would not invite your dad?" "No way," Chris confirmed. "How come?" Bob asked. "My dad he lives on Mulberry Street in New York, and he is very outspoken, and he is kind of a tough guy, kind of a John Gotti type, and I think it really would not set a good example for America. He would say things like, really." "Exactly," Bob mirrored his tone. "Hey, Bill." "Exactly." "Okay, Matt." Matt thought for a second. "I would go with my mom." Bob clarified, "Okay, now remember, John, this could be either side of the family. You are going to invite both families." Matt adjusted his answer. "Okay, her mom." "Oh." Definitely. He laughed. Her mom. Why would you not invite her mom? Bob probed. Oh, I do not know, Matt replied. Just a little loud. Oh, okay, Bob said, turning to the next husband. What do you think, Bill? Definitely her mom, Bill said without a shadow of a doubt. No question about it. Her mom. All right, Stephen. My mom, Stephen said. Your mom. Okay. The game was warming up, the personalities of the husbands beginning to shine through their choices. Next question, gentlemen. How will your wife say you would complete this sentence? This is you talking. I would pay the Newlywed game big bucks if they would lock my wife up in the soundproof booth the next time she started yapping about what? What do you think here, Matt? Matt sighed playfully. Oh, probably about me cleaning the house. I am a little lacking on that. About you cleaning the house, Bob repeated. Okay, Bill? Bill had a different observation. Whether or not I love her. She asks me that question probably 20 times a day. Do you love me, honey? Do you love me? So it has to be. Oh, all right, Bob said. Whether or not you love her. All right. Stephen. Stephen looked a bit sheepish. About cleaning my guns in the house. Bob's eyes widened slightly. How many guns do you have? Just 2, Stephen replied. Oh. What kind are they? A 12-gauge shotgun and a 9mm pistol. Oh. That is it. Cool, Bob remarked, perhaps a bit surprised by the detail. Chris. Chris returned to the domestic sphere. I would say the sponge, putting the sponge back in its little holder. Definitely. Bob shook his head in amusement. Boy, now, there are some issues, man. He is cleaning a 9mm and you want to put the sponge back in the little holder. Okay, gentlemen, thank you. We will be right back to reunite these newlyweds. Let us see how well our husbands have predicted what their wives will say right after these messages. The music swelled, a cheerful melody that signaled a brief hiatus for the viewers at home. On buzzer, let us play. When the cameras rolled again, the ladies had returned from their soundproof sanctuary, looking radiant and ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob began, we recorded your predictions on cards. You now have them flat on your laps. Each time that your prediction matches your wife's answer, you get 5 points. One couple with the most points at the end of the show wins a great second honeymoon. So, ladies, we are glad you have returned. And here is our first question. Tell me, ladies, at the very start of your relationship, does your husband think your policy was more come and get it, slow down, or hands off? He looked at Melody. Melody? Hands off, she said firmly. Hands off. Bob checked the card. He said at the beginning of your relationship, he thought your policy was more come and get it. Bill chimed in, the first time we slept together, you attacked me. Melody looked shocked. Was this at the beginning of the relationship? Yes, Bill insisted. Really? I was the gentleman. Really? She was. Give it to me now. Definitely. Bob leaned back, grinning. I am amazed. Melody shook her head. He is lying. He is lying. Bob turned to the next wife. Nikki, did he think your policy was come and get it, slow down, or hands off? Hands off, Nikki replied. Hands off. Bob revealed the result. He said definitely come and get it, baby. Nikki looked at Matt in disbelief. You guys. I made you wait. Matt insisted. Yeah. Not for long. Bob moved to Denise. Denise, what was it? It was hands off, she said. Hands off. Bob nodded. He said slow down. Chris smiled. Slow down, yeah. I told you slow down. I had more experience. Denise countered, that is why I said hands off. Bob asked, did he take advantage of you? No, I told him hands off, she clarified. Oh. Good. Then it was Erin's turn. Erin. Hands off, she said. Hands off. Bob shook his head. Yes. He said come and get it. Come and get it, he said. The tension of mismatched memories was all in good fun. Next question. Ladies, think about this. If Bill Clinton were in town and chose to eat dinner with you, your husband, and both of your families, Which relative would your husband probably conveniently forget to invite? He looked at Mickey. Mickey. It has got to be my mom, she said. Your mom. Bob checked the card. He said it has got to be her mom. Yeah. Yes, that was a match. What do you think, Denise? His dad, she replied. His dad. Bob confirmed, that is what he said, his dad. Yeah. What is with his dad? Well, Denise explained, his dad lives in Little Italy, and he is like a tough guy, and, it makes us a little nervous sometimes around him. Bob mused. Erin hesitated. I know she is going to kill me, but I have to say his mom. His mom. Bob revealed the card. That is what he said, his mom. Yeah. What is the matter with his mom? She is feisty, Erin said with a grin. Oh, feisty. Yeah. That is a nice way of putting it. Okay. What do you think, Melody? I know already, she said confidently. What is it? It is my mom. Bob asked, what is the matter with your mom? Well, Melody explained, he just has a thing about her because she wanted us to get married naked and stuff. Bob blinked, taken aback. I beg your pardon. I come from Hawaii, Melody continued, and she wanted us to go to, like, a nudist colony and get married up in the mountains, but naked. And she told him that he could not get excited with me being naked. Bob looked at the card. All right. Bill said it would be her mom. Yeah. Okay. They never cease to amaze me. The host moved to the next round of answers. Next question, ladies. How did your husband complete this sentence? This is him talking. I would pay the Newlywed game big bucks if they would lock my wife up in that soundproof room the next time she started yapping about what? Denise, what do you think he said? Probably my brother's kids, she guessed. Your brother's kids. You do not like them? Bob asked. No, I do like them, Denise clarified. He gets tired of hearing about them.